Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we're reading from Daily Reflections, page 205, the reading for July 15th. Pride. For thousands of years, we have been demanding more than our share of security, prestige, and romance. When we seem to be succeeding, we drank to dream still greater dreams. When we were frustrated, even in part, we drank for oblivion. Never was there enough of what we thought we wanted. In all these strivings, so many of them well-intentioned, our crippling handicap had been our lack of humility. We had lacked the perspective to see that character building and spiritual values had to come first, and that material satisfactions were not the purpose of living. That's from the AA 12 and 12, page 71. So good. Time and again, I approached the seventh step, only to fall back and regroup. Something was missing, and the impact of the step escaped me. What had I overlooked? A single word, read but ignored, the foundation of all the steps, indeed the entire Alcoholics Anonymous program. That word is humbly. I understood my shortcomings. I constantly put tasks off. I angered easily. I felt too much self-pity, and I thought, why me? Then I remembered, pride goeth before the fall, and I eliminated pride from my life. Dang. I haven't accomplished that yet. I would love to. I'm really relating to that wanting more part. I don't know about any of you. And like, this is great, God, but like, when's it going to get really good? I keep waiting for it to get really good. And I'm just feeling all that as pride right now. And I'm a little embarrassed. But I love the AA 12 and 12. I've said that before. It's so blunt. It's so clear. And I just so appreciate that because my disease likes to keep things vague. And I get very lost and confused in vague things. When people are vague, I can't. I shut down. I don't understand what's happening. I need clarity. And anyway, so here we have pride. The capital of all sins, right? And I recently really, really liked coming to understand pride. So with this kind of pride, it's like St. Thomas Aquinas describes it as believing yourself to be other than you are. So actually more than you are or less than you are, like it talks about in the fourth step in the AA 12 and 12, which was new for me, a new understanding when I came into the steps that I really related to. It really helped. Really helped me to start to see my side of things. So if it's believing that you're just something other than you are, that is then what I came to see it as a cognitive distortion. And so we that's like a psychological term about everybody does these things. But when we have a particular view of the world that isn't quite correct, so when we see the world through a negative filter or in black and white thinking, all or nothing thinking, or we believe that everything has to be fair all the time for things to be right, or that that's even possible, or that, we think that other people need to act in certain ways in order for us to be okay. These are all cognitive distortions, or believe that other people need to change for you to experience the emotional state that you want to experience. These are cognitive distortions. These are ways that we have habituated ourselves to viewing and understanding the world that we're not even aware of, because it's just how we see the world. It's like fish swimming in water. They don't know that they're in water. We don't know that we're doing this until, more often than not, someone else points it out, hopefully lovingly, or we're like, all of a sudden, just like scales fall from our eyes and we start to be able to see what we've been doing once we've had like a sufficient change of heart, I think. So that's the thing about pride, is it's hard for us to see when we're doing it, because for a lot of us, we don't know that we don't even know that we're doing it. We don't see it. And so I think that's the value of sponsorship. That's the value of not doing this work alone, and the value of outside help, quite honestly, too. That's been a huge part of my story in terms of helping me see my side of the street, helping me start to climb that staircase of humility with each step of the program, so that I can finally start to become who I am. That's humility. If pride is thinking yourself to be other than you are, then humility is believing and seeing yourself as you are. And there's a beautiful quote in the Big Book about humility, and it's I'm not going to say it right now because I heard it recently, and it was just, what I really loved about it was this part where it's seeing yourself as you are, and this is paraphrasing, this is not a perfect quote, but and working toward becoming all that you can be. And so let that be your prayer today. Let that be your SOS firework to God, saying, God, help me to see myself as I am, and help me to work toward being all that I can be. And pray for the willingness and the humility to allow yourself to see the places in your life where you are living in pride, but you don't know it. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.